Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sister wives, Kody Brown's exes are ruining his life, how they're doing it. The sister wives' exes are lashing out. They've got issues with Kody Brown and they're not afraid to speak out. Their negative comments hurt Kody. Sister wives star Kody Brown's been raked over the coals by his exes, and he may feel like they're going to put him down forever. The patriarch has lost his crown, as he used to be one of the world's most famous polygamists. Now, Kody's not a polygamist at all. That dubious title gave him the keys to the kingdom. He became famous, made money, and gained a platform due to his willingness to put his plural marriage out there on TV. When Mary, Janelle, and Cristin Brown left him, they didn't go quietly. Sister Wives Season 18 star Kody is angry at his exes, but not because he loved them. He's probably mad because they're threatening his financial future. How can a reality show about plural marriage continue when there's no polygamy? It's an interesting question. In the latest installment, the Brown family imploded. Issues that had plagued the Browns for years became deal-breakers. Janelle swore at Kody while Cristin preferred to peacefully detach. Mary mulled over her own exit. While the series could go on, the change in circumstances is hard to ignore. It could ultimately kill sister wives. When three wives bailed out, a bash Kody smear campaign started. All the misery, anger, and jealousy that Mary, Janelle, and Cristin had been living with for decades came out. The floodgates opened. Now, Kody must feel like he needs to duck and cover. In Sister Wives Season 18, Janelle actually unloaded on the patriarch while the cameras rolled, as per the ET clip above, which was out of character. Janelle's the practical one, she's level-headed with tons of common sense. When she told Kody to, Janelle was at the end of her rope. She was angry because Kody thought she wasn't being careful enough during one of the scariest phases of the COVID-19 pandemic. On screen, as per the video above, she absolutely blasted him. She was irate because he was calling her out for not following his. Clearly, as the Ten Commandments shade shows, taking orders from a patriarch can be extremely grating, demeaning, and triggering. Janelle chose a biblical reference, perhaps subconsciously underscoring the fact that the Bible told her to obey Kody. Men are supposed to be in charge, but are they really better judges of anything? Janelle needed to answer that question. She was bristling against his leadership when she did, in a sense, she was questioning her faith. Janelle's common sense kicked in. She rejected Kody's orders because they made no sense to her. This was the first domino to fall. Janelle had other issues with Kody, including the fact that she didn't have a lot of money, despite working to provide for the large Brown family for years. Like Kody, she was once a Brown family breadwinner. After the split, Janelle kept expressing herself. She's finally willing to share her innermost feelings, and some of the emotions inside of her are very intense. She loved Kody and feels let down by him. Janelle is bitter about how it all played out. In fact, as a source told OK Magazine, she really does care about the patriarch, saying that she would. Janelle keeps hammering Kody, and it must hurt. Yes, he's been awful in so many ways, but he still has feelings. When he sees Janelle's comments, it probably bothers him a lot. He seemed very upset when they fought on screen in Season 18. Of all his non-Robin wives, it seems like he misses Janelle the most. By another disgruntled ex, Cristin. She was the first to leave Kody. Cristin's also been making Kody's life harder since she took up with David Woolley. Like all of Kody's exes, she's got issues. When Cristin was with Kody, it's like she was living in Elvis's Heartbreak Hotel. She was so lonely. Her jealousy over Cristin was shredding her emotionally, leaving her almost hopeless. However, she had enough inner strength to say, enough. After she left, she quickly moved on with David. Now, Cristin and David are married. After they got together, Kody made some comments that inflamed David. Cristin said that David called Kody a. Cristin hasn't really ripped Kody apart, but she's definitely embarrassed him. During an Instagram live, she wore a shirt featuring the words "I tried polygamy." That went viral, and once again, Kody came off looking like a major league clown who just couldn't please his wives. Now, Cristine's showing off her new life with David, and this may irritate Kody too. Everyone who watched the show saw how miserable Cristin was during her years with Kody. Now, suddenly, she's elated. Again, Kody looks weak by comparison. He doled out the punishment, ignoring 3 wives. Then, David stepped in and, almost instantly, made one of those women the happiest woman on earth. Meri isn't sparing Kody's feelings either. She's made it clear that her last days with Kody were anything but fulfilling. In fact, she publicly complained about the way that they ended things. Kody was a bit too blunt and uncaring, and didn't bother having a private conversation with her before he pulled the plug. Yes, Meri had been pulling away too, but Kody was the one who neglected her for years. He should have cared more about her feelings when they finally broke up. So, it's not surprising that she shaded him. Meri got her revenge by rubbing her new relationship with Amos in Kody's face. However, she probably should have toned down the lovey-dovey posts, as her relationship ended quickly, after just 4 months. Now, she's licking her wounds too. Sister wives' exes are acting out, and Kody may wish that they'd just be quiet. However, he won't stop talking either. He alternates between insulting them and wanting reconciliation. Kody and his exes are scarred by experience, and it may take years before they end their Cold War. In the quietude of suburban Utah, where the peaks of the Wasatch Range loomed like silent sentinels, Kody Brown found himself ensnared in a web of complexity woven by the women he once called his wives. Sister Wives, the reality TV show that propelled the polygamous lifestyle into the mainstream, had turned Kody into a reluctant patriarch of a sprawling family. However, as the cameras rolled and the world watched, the harmony of plural marriage began to unravel, and the ex-wives emerged as silent architects of his undoing. The saga of Kody's sister wives, Meri, Janelle, Cristin, and Robin, had initially been one of unity, shared love, and communal living. They were bound by a common thread, or so it seemed, as they navigated the complexities of polygamy in a society that had long frowned upon such unconventional arrangements. The Browns were pioneers of a different kind, challenging norms and redefining family dynamics in a reality TV landscape that thrived on controversy. Yet, behind the scenes, the sister wives were quietly plotting a revolution that would shake the foundations of Kody's meticulously constructed world. It wasn't the cameras that captured their every move, but the unseen forces of resentment, jealousy, and unfulfilled desires that fueled their clandestine rebellion. Meri, the first wife, had always been the anchor of the sister wives' ship. But as the years rolled on, she found herself adrift in a sea of emotional isolation. The marriage that had once been a beacon of hope for the other wives began to crumble under the weight of unmet expectations. The public revelation of Meri's emotional affair with a mysterious online persona only added fuel to the fire, tarnishing the image of the perfect plural family. Janelle, the pragmatic second wife, had long harbored dreams beyond the confines of polygamy. Her entrepreneurial spirit yearned for independence, a desire that clashed with the interdependence required in the Brown family. While she never openly rebelled, her quiet determination to forge her own path set the stage for a subtle rebellion that would eventually shake the family to its core. Cristin, the spirited third wife, grappled with the emotional toll of sharing her husband with multiple women. Her effervescent personality masked a growing discontent, a realization that the sister wives' utopia was not all it seemed. As the cameras rolled, Cristin's inner turmoil became palpable, a silent scream for autonomy that reverberated through the otherwise harmonious facade. Robin, the fourth and newest wife, entered the family dynamic with a sense of vulnerability that endeared her to Kody. Yet, beneath her gentle exterior, a desire for exclusivity and traditional monogamy festered. The legal marriage to Kody, a strategic move to adopt her children from a previous marriage, further complicated the already intricate web of sister-wife dynamics. As the sister wives plotted their individual quests for freedom, Kody found himself caught in a whirlwind of emotions and conflicting desires. The once unified family began to fracture, and the intricate dance of love, jealousy, and ambition spun out of control. Meri's newfound independence, fueled by her online pursuits and a growing business empire, cast a shadow over the other wives. Janelle, with her real estate ventures and ambitions beyond the Brown family compound, hinted at a life beyond plural marriage. Cristin's emotional outbursts and desperate cries for attention became the symphony of discord that echoed through the once happy home. Robin, whose legal marriage to Kody sparked a wildfire of resentment among the other wives. The seeds of division were sown, and Kody found himself torn between the conflicting desires of the women he had once vowed to cherish equally. As the cameras continued to capture the highs and lows of the Brown family, the unraveling behind the scenes became impossible to ignore. The sister wives, once united in their pursuit of a shared dream, now stood at the crossroads of their individual aspirations. The harmony of plural marriage became a distant memory, replaced by a cacophony of dissent that threatened to tear the family apart. In the heart of suburban Utah, where the peaks of the Wasatch Range loomed like silent sentinels, Kody Brown found himself ensnared in a web of complexity woven by the women he once called his wives. Sister Wives had become a reality show like no other, a tale of love, jealousy, and the quiet rebellion of ex-wives who were determined to rewrite the narrative of their lives. The once unified family stood on the precipice of change, and only time would reveal whether the bonds of sisterhood could withstand the storm that brewed within.